Welcome to Hotel Reviews, and today we're at the Hale Koa Hotel in Waikiki Beach, Hawaii. So let's take a look at this place. They only have the deadbolt, no latch like in most places. Here we are, the Hale Koa Hotel. And we will start with the restroom, which is right to the left. Take a quick look. Definitely not recently renovated, but it's definitely a nicer hotel here in Waikiki Beach. Here's the shower. Water pressure is not the greatest, however, it gets nice and warm, but it's already warm here in Hawaii, so you really don't need, anything too cool. And moving into the actual room, sleeping quarters. Comes standard with two, look like queen size beds. Right over here we do have our closet. We can hang some of our clothes. Got our Hawaiian shirts going on. Comes with a safe. Oh, and I forgot to show you here in the bathroom, which is kind of weird. Never really seen them in the bathroom before, but they do have a tiny mini fridge. And yeah, kind of getting the Mai Tai cold. Not as cold as I would like it, but at least it came with a fridge. We were worried about it not having a fridge. It's kind of weird that it was in the actual restroom. I've never seen that before. No microwave, I'll mention that, which is kind of unfortunate. We definitely got the Hawaiian theming going on here. Got the Hawaiian accent lights going on. Got some portraits happening. Got a side table, or a middle table, no side tables. And on this side of the room, we have our dressers and a TV. Of course, we have a little nightstand here, or a dresser for, when I edit my videos, or if you have anything you just want to store, right over there. And here's the best part, not every room gets this, but let's check out our view here at the Hale Koa Hotel. There it is, Waikiki Beach. So basically, too bad the beds weren't on this side of the wall, so that way while you're lying in bed you can actually look out and see the ocean, because when you lay on this side of the bed over here, all you just see is other hotels, which is still a pretty view. And when you have the door open, it does, you can definitely hear the ocean, you can hear the birds chirping in the morning, and in the evening you do hear the live bands that happen right in the lobby, which we will be showing you here when I give a tour of the rest of the resort. Now, this is one thing I have actually never seen before in a hotel. When you open the door, there's this little latch right here, a little switch. You'll see when I open the door, a little switch right there. And what that does is this right here. It says AC operates only when the la'ani door is tightly closed. So when that little bar hits that button, it activates your air conditioner. When you open the door, because a lot of people just like to have the door open so they can hear everything, especially if it's beautiful weather like today. It's not hot, it's just perfect. It's high 70s, low 80s. Just get a nice ocean breeze coming in here. And of course you get a full-size balcony with a couple chairs. Come out here and drink your Mai Tais while you're enjoying this view. So like I said, we're going to go out and see the rest of this resort. It's an 80-acre resort here. And right down there is where they have a live band that plays pretty much every night at the Barefoot Bar. We did a few drinks there last night. Really good bar, and I'll be showing that to you as well here pretty soon. And of course you have your own. It's not a private beach. There are no private beaches on Oahu. So anyone in the general public can come to the beaches, but they have not been crowded at all. It's actually been really nice. There's a boat dock right there that takes you out to a submarine, which we will be doing here on my other channel in a video here pretty soon. If you want to go check that out, it's called Captain John, and I will be leaving a link below. Right over here, this is the Hilton property. This is the Hilton, Grand Hilton Waikiki, and they have a lot of shopping and food venues in there as well. Like I said, you just kind of sit here, relax, and enjoy the view. All right, let's go see the rest of the Hale Koa Hotel is actually part of Fort Derusi. It's an armed forces recreation center. So this particular resort, which is about 80 acres, by the way, very large resort, beachfront property. This is public property, but from the grass river this way, It's all owned by the armed forces, and you do have to be part of the armed forces to stay at this hotel resort. Not the general public are not allowed to stay here, so you have to either be active military, retired, or be a family member as a guest to stay at this resort. So I showed you the room. We're just going to kind of do a quick walk around of the facility here, so you can kind of see what all you get when you stay at the resort. And then later tonight, we're actually going to do a luau. They do have a luau for resort members only. So we'll be checking that out later tonight. It's a little washing station to wash your feet as you come off the beach, so you're not tracking sand towards your hotel. And this is one of many little eateries they have here on site. The general public can come into this area. It's not off limits. But this is part of the military resort. This is called Happy's. We've been here a few nights this week. It's actually a really good place. Just quick foods, like sandwiches, and they do have a few hot menu, like grill items. So not like a really traditional sit-down restaurant, but they have some pretty decent food. But this property is very beautiful. A lot of trees, a lot of flowers and bushes, very tropical. As you can see, this is coming into the resort, going towards the actual hotel. And I want to show you one of my favorite trees that I've seen on this trip so far. It's actually from India, but it's overgrown here in Hawaii, and it's really beautiful. I'll show that to you here in just a moment. So this is one of two pools they have here at the resort. This is actually an adult-only pool, which is great if you don't want to have kids splashing around and being loud and that kind of stuff. This is more just kind of the relaxing adult-only area. No jacuzzi, which is kind of disappointing because, you know, oh, they do have a jacuzzi over there. Take that back. So yeah, come down there and hang out in the jacuzzi. Now, Venus, my first mate, I'm going to show you her favorite tree before I show you mine. What did you say it was called?
Chimera.
Chimera, which is this one right here. Look how beautiful this tree is. And check out these flowers. Everywhere you walk, there's just something beautiful to look at. I know. Look how beautiful that tree is. However, I want to show you my favorite tree, which is right over here. Their landscape on this resort is really pretty. There's another Chimera. It's just a much smaller tree. Very beautiful trees. But this one right over here, let's see if I'm right here, kind of stand back, but basically from here all the way to here, that is one tree. It looks like several trees, but it's all one large tree, and I'm going to show you why. So this tree is called Gus, and it is a Banyan Indian Banyan. I don't know if I said that right at all, but it's a native to India tree. Introduced to Hawaii in the late 1800s. But basically the way this tree works, you notice all these hanging, that looks like branches, all these hanging down branches are actually roots. It's not branches or roots. They just keep it trimmed. They trim it right there so that way it doesn't go all the way to the ground right here. Because that's what they do there. If you notice behind these roots, right behind there's a large trunk of the tree that goes all the way to the top. And then as the roots come back down, they go into the ground and they go right back up again. So making this huge, massive tree. Like I said, they just keep this part trimmed so it doesn't get overgrown. So this is what it would look like over time if they did not trim a section. So this is actually part of this same tree. So it goes up and out, then it goes down into the ground, and right back up. It's just a process going back and forth. And just makes this beautiful, beautiful tree. It's a beautiful exotic tree, but it could also be like a scary tree for a haunted house or something. And at night they have these lights, these ambient lights that light up on it. It looks really beautiful. We'll try and see it at night as well. But I just wanted to kind of showcase this. It's really a magnificent part of their courtyard here. And just like most other military installations, even though this one is kind of open to the public, you do have to be a member of the military service to shop at the exchange, which is basically, at this particular location, just have clothing, some souvenirs, small groceries, alcohol, things like that. But when you go onto base, we went to the, we did go to the Pearl Harbor Hiram base exchange, and it's basically like just a huge Walmart, but discounted prices for military personnel, tax-free, duty-free, all that good stuff. We'll just take a quick walk through real quick. So we are on a military base. You can see we have some MPs over here. So doing a great job protecting the property here. What a great job they have, right? To get to patrol here in Paradise. Not a bad gig. And if you want to get your coffee fix, there is some Starbucks coffee right before you head over to the gym called The Point. Pretty much all the exercise equipment you think you can handle, they have it right in here. And just right outside the main lobby, they have the Heaven on Earth day spa. So if you want to go in there and get your nails done, facials, massages, pretty much full service spa, they have it right in there. This is where the Uber will drop you off, or taxi, or shuttle, depending how you get to the hotel from the airport. And this is the main lobby right here. So it's open air, so basically no walls connecting to the lobby itself. You just walk right in. They do have these shutters on this side though, just in case the weather does get pretty bad. But otherwise it's 24 hours, 100% open air lobby, which is something you don't see every day. for McDonald's, they have Portuguese sausage, spam, rice and egg, which is a traditional food here in Hawaii. Also have this hupia coconut pie, so we're going to try that as well. Yeah, let's use some soy sauce.